This is the OTB Television Network, a service of Capital District Off-Track Betting.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this week's edition of Horses and Courses. 15 races to bring you from around the country. And our first stop this week is a couple of races down at Tampa Bay Downs. Up first, the 29th running of the Gasparilla for 3-year-old fillies, and Vita Mita off a recent runner-up performance in the Sandpiper, 4-5.
And they're at the post for the 29th running of the Gasparilla. And they're off. Away and running, Candy Coated Kisses breaks tardily. Up front, Vita Mita is away sharply, and there goes Talent and Passion. Now moving up, Martha's Moon advancing to challenge toward the rail, and already far back, Candy Coated Kisses. They move out of the long 7 furlong shooting onto the main track. Talent and Passion, the leader, 3 parts of length. Vita Mita in a perfect spot on the outside. Second, Cindy's Casino moves up to force the issue. Third, Martha's Moon is back slightly now. Fourth, and it's a break of 2. Wildcat Lily now racing along 5th. This is how Rocco has her toward the rail racing 6th. From between horses, Cotton Pickin' is 7th. Carolina My Mind on the outside is 8th. 2 lengths farther back to Floral Sky. Far back and well beaten, Candy Coated Kisses. That's the 10 of them with 3 furlongs to run in the Gasparilla. Vita Mita, the favorite on the outside, moves up to put ahead in front of Talent and Passion. Then it's a length and a half farther back, Cindy's Casino. From the outside, Floral Sky is now being set down for the drive as they turn into the stretch. 3/16 of a mile to run. Vita Mita, the leader. Cindy's Casino runs at her on the outside. Martha's Moon and Paco Lopez with a ground-saving trip inside the final furlong. Here's Martha's Moon. Vita Mita, Cindy's Casino is absolutely coming with a huge effort on the outside. Vita Mita battles back gamely over Cindy's Casino. Second at 63-1. Martha's Moon with a perfect trip, and she'll settle for 3rd, and it's close for 4th, and that's the 29th edition of the Gasparilla.
And the odds-on favorite, Vita Mita, gets the job done for David Fawkes and Jose Cruz. They win by a neck, returning $3.80 over Cindy's Casino, who was 63-1, ridden by Antonio Gallardo. And Martha's Moon finishes 3rd in this year's edition of the Gasparilla. A couple of races later, it's time for 3-year-olds to go 7/8 of a mile on the dirt. This is in the Pasco Stakes. And Mark Casse, John Oxley, they send out the very, very powerful 3-5 entry of Dynamic Sky and Sky Commander.
And they're off. Away and running in good order. Divine Ambition on the outside, and Willie Martinez win the break, and there goes Mind Spell. Now moving through the challenge, Dynamic Sky is away with a top flight, and the last horse away is Long Shot Silver Day. They move out of the long 7 furlong shoot and hook up with the main track in Mind Spell, and Daniel Centeno now going to the lead. Divine Ambition on the outside 2nd. Dynamite Sky is into the bit, a close-up 3rd. Sky Commander, the other half of the entry on the outside, is now 4th. Hard to Name moves through now to be 5th. Lightning Stone racing along 6th. 2.5 lengths farther back, OTB Bob, and far back is Silver Day. They swing around the far turn, Mind Spell along the rail, and Divine Ambition is right there 2nd. Sky Commander on the outside 3rd. Dynamic Sky. Contreras has a ton of horse and needs racing room with a 1/4 of a mile to run, and now the pace quickens. Mind Spell and Centeno goes to work. Divine Ambition and Willie Martinez are hanging tough. Dynamic Sky has had a horrendous trip. Now he goes out over heels, and he's set down for the drive with a furlong to run. On the outside, here comes Dynamic Sky with Sky Commander. The Oxley entry is 1-2 in deep stretch. It'll be a civil war between those two. Dynamic Sky, very impressively, 3 parts of a length. Sky Commander is 2nd. Divine Ambition with a solid effort for 3rd, and it's close for 4th in the 14th running of the Pasco.
And the entry runs a very, very comfortable 1-2 for Mark Casse and John Oxley. Dynamic Sky, with the addition of blinkers, scores the victory off the pace, scoring by 3/4 of a length over his entry mate, Sky Commander. Dynamic Sky, first race since running in the Breeders' Cup Juvenile. Very impressive in here. I think you could see a good future for this homebred offspring of Sky Mason. I apologize, even though Sky Mason went race for John Oxley, not a homebred. All 5 starts have been stakes races for Dynamic Sky. The first 3 on the synthetic at Woodbine, then went out to Santita, and now a nice start to the 3-year-old campaign, winning Saturday's Pasco Stakes. Now time to turn our attention to the other coast in Florida, down to Gulfstream Park. On Saturday afternoon, the very, very contentious Fort Lauderdale Stakes. The 2-1 favorite, recent winner of the El Prado Stakes, Nicky Sandcastle.
And they're all in line. They're racing in the Fort Lauderdale. And off to a very good start. 50 Proof is going out to the lead. On the outside, 'Tis Sardonic Joe. Hollinger taking in hand between horses, and Quick Wit's right up there too, and Quick Wit's going to go up and grab the lead. It's Quick Wit from 50 Proof on the inside. 'Tis Sardonic Joe, and then Hollinger along the rail, followed by Empire Builder, who's 5th and caught 3 wide into that turn. After that, Big Blue Kitten saving all the ground right along the fence. There is Sky Blazer as they go into the turn. A length farther back to Nicky Sandcastle. After that, Mucho Mas Macho and Vertiformer is last. 23 flat was the first quarter. Onto the backstretch they go with 50 Proof, the leader by a length and a half, and Quick Wit second. And then comes Hollinger and 'Tis Sardonic Joe on the outside. Empire Builder is right in behind them. Big Blue Kitten is 5.5 lengths off the lead right now, and then comes Sky Blazer. Nicky Sandcastle's got 6 lengths to make up. Right behind them is Mucho Mas Macho, and Vertiformer's a long way last after a decent half mile in 46 and 4/5 seconds, and they move for the turn. 50 Proof and Elvis Trujillo have led every jump so far, and Quick Wit is right alongside in second. 'Tis Sardonic Joe is right there waiting to pounce in third. Nicky Sandcastle's going to get a wide trip, gaining some ground, but going up outside of horses. Big Blue Kitten's behind a wall of runners, as is Hollinger, and they're into the stretch. And it's 50 Proof. Quick Wit goes by. 'Tis Sardonic Joe moves up after them. Big Blue Kitten, Nicky Sandcastle, and Mucho Mas Macho's running huge on the far outside. Here comes Mucho Mas Macho on the outside to win the Fort Lauderdale.
But folks, Mucho Macho, a horse that I liked a little bit to hit the board at better than 40-1, comes streaking through the middle of the lane to score the $85.20 upset in the very deep 10-horse field in the 58th running of the Fort Lauderdale. A very, very impressive, patient ride by Juan Lieva. Kudos to Henry Colazzo and all the connections of Mucho Macho. A very impressive performance. Most recently ran 12 furlongs in the McKnight 2 days after Thanksgiving. Shortens up to a mile on his 16th and just puts in a huge kick. 'Tis Sardonic Joe, a neck back at 19-1. That exacta comes back better than $1,300. Big Blue Kitten finishes third, and off the board, the 2-1 favorite, Nicky Sandcastle. And early in the day, one of the major players in the race, Dominus, was an early scratch out of the Fort Lauderdale. Sunday afternoon time for the Hal's Hope, 9 to 5, Chaba.
They're all in line. They're racing in the Hal's Hope. Pants on Fire, Scatman and Chaba fire out for the front. Delegation, Good Morning Diva, and Associate on the inside. And Soldat is right in behind them. Pool Play takes his spot at the back of the field. As they race out of the chute, we got a battle going on here. It's Scatman, Associate, Good Morning Diva. Outside of them, Pants on Fire. In behind those are Delegate. And on the outside comes Chaba, who's only 2.5 lengths off the lead. Soldats after that in Pool Play. 22 and 3, the opening quarter up the backstretch. And Associate and Joel Rosario emerge up top. Now it's a full-length lead. Good Morning Diva, Scatman to the outside, Delegation right behind them. On the far outside, it's Pants on Fire. Chaba pushed along to keep up, 3 lengths off the lead. Soldat going well right in behind them and a long way to pool play, but the pace is very fast. That'll help him. 44-3 for the half mile. Around the far turn, and here's Pants on Fire. Pants on Fire makes his move. Soldat on the far outside is coming on. Good Morning Diva Associate. Chaba's under a full-out drive, and pool play continues to make progress in the back of the field. He's coming wide. He's 7 lengths behind at the top of the stretch. Pants on Fire is the leader. On the outside, Soldat. Good Morning Diva at the rail. Chaba right behind them. Pool play on the far outside is continuing to close, and he's down the center of the track. Here comes Pool play on the far outside. Pants on Fire at the rail. Chaba comes on through. Chaba won it. Chaba got there. Pool play. Pants on Fire right there too, and then Soldat.
Luis Saez and Phil Gleaves, ladies and gentlemen, they find the winner's circle in the Grade 3 25th running of the Hal's Hope, getting the favorite home, returning $5.60. Chaba has now won 4 races in a row. The Harlan's Holiday, the Fred Hooper, the Tropical Park Derby, a very, very exciting race. Luis Saez gets through on the rail. A 4-horse photo finish with Chaba finishing a neck ahead of Pool Play, who was a neck in front of Pants on Fire, who was a head in front of Soldat in Sunday's 25th running of the Hal's Hope. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have action from Laurel, Oaklawn Park's opening day, and the fairgrounds.
Here in upstate New York, no one provides bettors with more wagering options than Capital OTB. Our network of branch and easy bet locations stretches from the mid-Hudson Valley all the way to the Canadian border and west to central New York. So whether you need to place a bet, fund your Capital Bets account, or watch the next big race, all the action is just around the corner. A full list of our branch and easy bet locations can be found online at capitalotb.com. Capital OTB, the better and most convenient choice for wagering in upstate New York.
Listen to what people are saying about the Clubhouse Racebook.
It's really nice. It's really modern, open, bright, and there's definitely a lot more machines where you can make your wagers. And I like the fact that it's open. Anywhere I look, I can see football if I want to, or any of the tracks. Then I can also see the people that I've seen for many years. You feel comfortable. The staff is great. It makes you feel comfortable. It's a nice place to spend an afternoon on the weekend.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Time to turn our attention to Laurel Park, the What a Summer Stakes, Bold Affair, 3 to 5.
And that final check of the odds. And they're off. Defy Gravity and Silver Heart dance to Bristle, firing out with early speed. Bold Affair and Enchantée is next, and Made to Love Her, Island Bound, and Parvenu is the last horse. Defy Gravity leads to the half from Dance to Bristle second, and Bold Affair up there sharp in third. 3 wide is Bold Affair as 3 of them vie out. And Silver Heart racing the 4th spot, and Enchantée is in between horses. As they round the far turn, Parvenu's trying to stoke up a rally wide of the track. Island Bound is in between, and Made to Love Her trailing the field. 3 ace to go in the What a Summer. And it's Bold Affair striding up on the outside to take the lead. Dance to Bristol, Defy Gravity. Silver Heart is in 4th under a drive. And then it's Island Bound, followed to the outside by Parvenu and Made to Love Her, and Enchantée is dropped out to last. Straightening in for home now, Abel Castellano Jr. giving Bold Affair her cue to quicken up now, and indeed she does. Bold Affair suddenly 3 in front from Dance to Bristol, Defy Gravity, Silver Heart, and then in between horses Enchantée. It's Bold Affair. Well, she didn't want to get in the gate, but she's certainly done some running again here at Laurel. Her 4th score, and it's the What a Summer for Bold Affair, Dance to Bristol, Enchantée, Silver Heart.
And Abel Castellano for Howard Wolfendale. They score the 4+ length victory, returning the popular $3.40 victory in this year's edition of the What a Summer Stakes, named for the sprint champion from generations ago. Dance to Bristol finishes second as second choice in the wagering, and Enchantée finishes 3rd in the What a Summer. Last Friday afternoon, opening day at the Oaklawn Park Hot Springs meet, and just as a quick note, after a very successful opening day, more than 20,000 people at the racing. Saturday and Sunday's racing wiped out due to extremely heavy rains. But on Friday afternoon, they ran the 5th season at 7-5 Endorsement.
Goes in. All set. And they're off in the 5th season. Master Rick, Do No Harm, the first two out. Double Rah-Rah on the outside. Endorsement is a close-up 4th and getting even closer to the front now. Sky Ring is inside of him 5th. They're followed by It Happened Again, who's guided off the rail after about 1/8 of a mile. Then it's Eye of the Leopard, 7 lengths off the speed. Stachys is next, and no surprise as Win Willie trails. Double Rah-Rah makes it over to the rail, leads by 1.5 lengths. Endorsement under snug restraint in 2nd. Then it's Do No Harm on the outside 3rd. Master Rick 4th. Sky Ring is next. It Happened Again, 7 lengths off the lead. He's followed by Eye of the Leopard racing on the outside of Stachys, and Win Willie at the back. A little more than a dozen off front running Double Rah-Rah. Long Shot takes him to the half-mile pole in front by 2. Endorsement traveling sweetly in 2nd. Then it's Do No Harm 3rd, followed by Master Rick on the outside of Sky Ring. It Happened Again, 3 wide, asked for a bit more now. Inside of him comes Stachys. Then it's Eye of the Leopard and Win Willie. 8 lengths covers them midway on the far turn. Double Rah-Rah still in front. Endorsement a 1/2 length back 2nd. Do No Harm 3 wide 3rd. Master Rick 4th. It Happened Again on the outside. Sky Ring inside of him. Win Willie in the orange colors is only 4 lengths off the lead, and Win Willie means business, trying to find some racing room as the field turns for home. Endorsement on the outside of Double Rah-Rah. Just behind them, Do No Harm. Master Rick in the pink running a big one. Win Willie looking for racing room. Sky Ring is also in the thick of it. They're coming to the 16th pole. Do No Harm, Master Rick go on with it. Win Willie gets room late on the inside. It's Do No Harm the leader. Win Willie's trying to get him, as is Sky Ring between them. A driving finish goes to Do No Harm. He scores in the 5th season. Sky Ring a solid 2nd. Win Willie 3rd in front of Eye of the Leopard and Master Rick.
Do No Harm, ladies and gentlemen. Cliff Berry for Brett Calhoun, $29, getting the Oaklawn Park meet stakes schedule off to a roaring start. Sky Ring, part of an entry, finishes 2nd. Win Willie finishes 3rd. Endorsement, making the first start since the Whitney, finishes 7-5 at 7-5, finishes 8th, beating 1 horse in the 25th 5th season. Saturday noon down at the fairgrounds, they also had some inclement weather. The Panzeretta was washed off the turf at 7-5. Starlight, Starbright.
Main track here at Fairgrounds fast at 5 1/2 furlongs in the gate. They're off racing in the Panzeretta Stakes. Seeking Ms. Shelley broke sharply from the rail. There's Monono Speed. Starlight, Starbright, and the white cap also moving up between horses to just be out in front. It's Starlight, Starbright with a quick early move. Starlight, Starbright in front of Monono tracking. Seeking Ms. Shelley 3rd and right at the heels of the pace as they go past the half mile. Then Moonlit Malibu inside that filly is Flashy Lassie between horses. My Maria settled along 6 lengths from the front, 3 furlongs to go. Then Elusive One, Virabelle, and Classy Zip has dropped back to last. The quarter in 22 3/5 seconds. Monono and Starlight, Starbright driving the pace. Moonlit Malibu, My Maria now getting into the swing of things on the far outside, into the stretch. Monono's come away in front. Starlight, Starbright is under pressure down toward the final furlong, and here comes My Maria's charge at Monono. My Maria has taken a short lead from Monono. Far outside, Elusive One, but My Maria pulls away for Brian Hernandez Jr. My Maria to win it from Monono. Elusive One gained 3rd, then Moonlit Malibu seeking Miss Shelley and Flashy Lassie.
My Maria for Brian Hernandez scores the victory as the 2nd choice in the wagering at $7.60. And I think that betting action was because the Panzeretta was washed off the turf. On November 1st, this was a $7,500 claim. Now, the horse, My Maria, has won 4 in a row, 3 of them after the claim. First stake try, kudos for My Maria. Monono finishes 2nd. Elusive One finishes 3rd. And the 7-5 favorite, Starlight, Starbright, doesn't beat a runner, finishes 9th and last in the 48th running of the Panzeretta. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have action from Turf Paradise, Golden Gate, and Santa Anita.
Hi race fans, I'm Seth Merrill with some great news. Now you can get live streaming of all our tracks. Just log on to CapitalOTB.com, click on the live streaming link, and choose from more than 35 tracks from around the world. Plus, you can now get race replays, any day, any track. And don't forget to check out our new virtual tote board. In horse racing, information is key, and no one brings you the crucial information you need like CapitalOTB.com. Live streaming, race replays, and our new virtual tote board. CapitalOTB.com. Check it out now.
Listen to what people are saying about the Clubhouse Racebook.
I've been coming here for well over 30 years to the OTB, and I think this is an outstanding facility. Probably comparable to something you'd see in Vegas. They have the big screens there, and then they have the auxiliary screens for, watching all the tracks. And the primary tracks of the day, they'll switch to the big screens, which is ideal for most of us race guys. We like to see the big races on the big screen. Well done.
We turn our attention to the Desert and Turf Paradise. On the turf, the Cotton Fitzsimmons Mile. And in case you're not a big NBA fan, Cotton Fitzsimmons, former head coach of the Phoenix Suns, passed away years ago, beloved in the Phoenix area. 3-2, Green Secret.
They are off in the Cotton Fitzsimmons Mile. And Green Secret, the gray at the inside, is intent on the early lead and moves away by a couple of lengths already. Green Secret, very headstrong here in the early go. Why Not Be Perfect will sit second. Up on the outside 4 wide is Where's the Remote. Then Saratoga Boot, Tequila Factor, completing that quartet in behind the leader. Next is Tiz Gianni down at the rail. Up on the outside is Grandpa Roy. Then Gleam of Hope races in 8th. Y Frank is 9th, and a length and a half to the trailer, Administer. The quarter mile, 23-3, and it is Green Secret on a clear lead here by 2. Tequila Factor is moving at the inside of Saratoga Boot. 3 wide out there is Why Not Be Perfect. They're getting closer to Green Secret now as they continue up the back stretch. Gleam of Hope is up into 5th spot. On the outside, Where's the Remote? Another 2. Tiz Gianni tries to move up at the inside. Grandpa Roy is wide to the turn. Then it's a length and a half to Y Frank and Administer. They're onto that far turn, the half, 47-4. And Green Secret has led every step of the way and is still there by 3 lengths. A 4 wide run now from Gleam of Hope, who is coming after this leader. Saratoga Boot is in between horses. Why Not Be Perfect trying to rally. Down at the inside is Tequila Factor. Tiz Gianni comes through between runners, but Green Secret's in front by 4. Tiz Gianni is in pursuit now. Green Secret's in front, but Tiz Gianni is rolling. Tiz Gianni trying to run down Green Secret late. Green Secret, Tiz Gianni, Tiz Gianni! Tiz Gianni, I think, just in time to win the Cotton Fitzsimmons Mile. Green Secret was second, and Y Frank finished third.
A very exciting stretch run, ladies and gentlemen. I have to admit that for the first half of the stretch, I couldn't see Green Secret, the 3-2 favorite, finding a way to lose. But it was the other gray horse, Tiz Gianni, exiting the effort at the Hollywood Turf Cup. Now, Tiz Gianni basically is a John Sheriff's runner. Officially, in 10 out of 14 lifetime starts, has raced out of John Sheriff's barn, but over at Turf Paradise went out for Mike Chambers and Tiz Gianni by a neck under Jake Barton. Third choice in the wagering returns $10.80. Green Secret finishes second under Giovanni Franco, going for his 4th victory in a row. His winning streak gets snapped, and at better than 30-1, Y Frank in this year's Cotton Fitzsimmons Mile. Northern California time, ladies and gentlemen, the 98th running of the California Derby, which rarely has any influence on the Kentucky Derby. Z Watt for Jerry Hollendorfer, 4-5.
Racing, Z Watt not well away. Then got checked off the heels of Wildcat Moon. Wildcat Moon straight to the front from Will True Up, Tree of Life. Z Watt progresses to a joint 4th with My Best Bet. Condiments on the inside of Butterfly Soul, and they vacate the home stretch covered by 8 lengths. Wildcat Moon is off to a 3-length lead in the Cal Derby. From Will True Up and Tree of Life, 2 lengths to Z-Watt, 1.5 lengths to My Best Bet, Condiment and Butterfly Soul. To the 6 furlong marker and Wildcat Moon just a length in front. Tree of Life looms closer to him. Will True Up's third on the fence. Z-Watt now racing solo fourth, striding well clear of My Best Bet, Butterfly Soul and Condiment. They're at the 5/8 pole with 10 lengths covering the field. Wildcat Moon in charge, increases the lead again to 2 lengths over Tree of Life, Will True Up. Z-Watt running fourth on the outside. He's a length behind Tree of Life. And Bays eases the favourite into the 3 path at the half-mile pole. 2.5 lengths to My Best Bet, 1 to Butterfly Soul and Condiment on the inside. To the 3/8 pole, it's Wildcat Moon by 1 length. The gelded Tree of Life is second. Will True Up the inside on the back of the leader. He's trying to poke through an opening along the inside of Wildcat Moon, but Santiago Reyes really has to work overtime on Will True Up. Meantime, Z-Watt's on the extreme outside and he looms dangerously. Butterfly Soul follows Z-Watt into contention at the 3/16 pole, and Z-Watt has gone to the lead from Wildcat Moon and Will True Up. Condiment's getting up on the inside. Butterfly Soul flattening out. Z-Watt is the leader. Wildcat Moon sticking gamely to his guns, but he cannot match Z-Watt. Z-Watt, 2 for 2 routing, takes the Cal Derby from a very gutsy Wildcat Moon. Tree of Life third, Butterfly Soul fourth, then Will True Up, Condiment, and last is My Best Bet.
And Z-Watt, ladies and gentlemen, coming out of the victory in the Gold Rush Stakes, makes it 2 in a row. Off the 6-5 morning line, pays $3.80. There was a claim of foul in this race where Tree of Life claimed foul against Wildcat Moon. You might have seen a minor type of incident at the top of the stretch, yet when they were looking at the claim of foul, they were talking about the stretch the first time, disallowed. Back to Z-Watt, who, as you heard now, 2 for 2 when rooting on the synthetic. They did go 146.50, by far one of the slowest since the California Derby has gone to the synthetic in 2008. As a matter of fact, folks, the next slowest one is about a full second faster. But Jerry Hollendorfer now has won 5 of the most recent 8 runnings of the California Derby. Z-Watt. Wildcat Moon finishes second with Tree of Life, second choice in the wagering, finishing third. 3 stakes races to bring you from Santa Anita. Up first, the middle leg in this Troop Series at a mile and a 16th to San Fernando at 4-1, Mile High Magic.
All set now for the San Fernando. And away they go. Mile High Magic was off slow. Fedbiz broke very well, and Fedbiz goes straight to the front. Handsome Mike goes through on the inside. Regulus down at the rail. Tribal Jewel going to be caught a little wide, as is Tri Tap, as they all line up into the turn. Then we come back to Guilt Trip in the pink colours, 5 off them. Pace is solid up there, but they're not flying. Then we come back to Mile High Magic, who's gone up to be third last. At the back comes Battle Force and Fly Lexus Fly. 8 lengths would cover the lot. Past the 3/4 pole they go, and Fedbiz sets a sensible pace, leads it by a length. Tri Tap has got in from that outside gate, is right there in second. Handsome Mike down at the rail. They followed by Regulus and Tribal Jewel, only 3 lengths off the leaders. Then back to Guilt Trip in the pink, racing on his own. Mile High Magic is now 6 off those leaders. Battle Force inside of him, and Fly Lexus Fly is at the back. They've run past a half-mile pole now, and it's still Fedbiz in front by a length. Tri Tap right there second. Handsome Mike straight for paint in third. Tribal Jewel in fourth. They followed by Regulus. On the far side, Battle Force is getting closer. Battle Force caught wide, but only 3.5 off the leaders. Then behind that, Fly Lexus Fly and Guilt Trip there, been eased out of it now as Mile High Magic eased. They come to the top of the lane. It's a bunch field. Fedbiz goes on for home. Fedbiz, Tri Tap the grey now stretching him every yard of the way, and here's Battle Force joining the fray on the extreme outside. Guilt Trip coming home fast too. Anyone at 4 can win it. Fedbiz on the inside. Tri Tap, these two now down the centre of the track. Guilt Trip, but it's Fedbiz on the inside. Gonna just get there. Fedbiz in a thriller. Fedbiz ahead to Tri Tap. Guilt Trip was flying for third, and then Battle Force.
And how about Fedbiz, ladies and gentlemen, who seems to have been somewhat of a disappointment until Saturday afternoon for Bob Baffert. coming out of the Malibu Stakes, goes to the front, and second time in a row, Mike Smith has ridden Fed Biz, and he did a masterful job in the San Fernando, beating Tri-Tap. Guilty Trip finishes third. 5 horses were between 4 and 5 to 1 in the wagering. The favorite, the 4 to 1 Mile High Magic, was eased, not beating a horse in this year's San Fernando. 2 stakes races bring you Sunday afternoon. Up first, the Pasayana handicap at 8 to 5, Distracting.
And away they go. Charm the Maker hopped in the air just a tad at the start. From the outside, Candrea setting off for the lead. Inside gate, Distracting. Distracting now takes over. Up alongside of that comes Great Hot, and Snowfall is in there as well. Sweetly Peppered tucks in right behind the leading group. Not flying, just going a good solid pace out there. And then we come back to Curvy Cat. And at the back is Charm the Maker, gives them 7-length start. They go to the 3/4 pole, and Distracting, nice and relaxed out here, just takes them along 3 parts of a length. In second comes Snowfall. They followed 2 lengths by Great Hot. Candrea's on the far side, and Sweetly Peppered at the rail, 4 lengths off the leader. Then it's another 2 back to Curvy Cat, travelling well enough, back second last, got 6 to make up, and another 2 back to Charm the Maker. No change. They head to the half-mile pole. Distracting still showing the way a half a length. Snowfall's been second throughout. Candrea's now moved up a closer third. Great Hot is having to be asked to keep up from the 4th spot. Been followed then by Sweetly Peppered. In behind that is Curvy Cat. Now 8 lengths off the leaders, and another 3 to Charm the Maker. 3/8 to go, and Distracting, the leader, is now taken on by Snowfall. And Snowfall now comes looking for the lead. Distracting tries to hang tough. Candrea sent after them. Great Hot now trying to re-rally. And in behind that comes Curvy Cat. They come into the top of the lane, and Snowfall takes the advantage. Distracting, battling back gamely. These two pass the 8th pole, locked together, and they well clear. Past the 8th pole they come, and Snowfall is finding more. And it is Snowfall starting to inch away from Distracting. And it's all Snowfall now striding home impressively. Snowfall and Tyler Bays take the Pasayana 3.5. Distracting second, close for third, Curvy Cat and Great Heart.
Snowfall. Jerry Hollendorfer driving down Interstate 5 scores the victory under Tyler Bays, returning an even $13 for this offspring of Warfront. Distracting, the 8 to 5 favorite, first time stake, first time 2-turn, finishes second under Rafael Bejarano, and Curvy Cat third in the 11th running of the Pasayana. Sunday afternoon, a stakes race which sometimes is run in late December, sometimes is run in early January. The mile and 1/8, San Gabriel, 3 to 2, Slim Shady.
Gate closed, all set. Field for the San Gabriel sent on their way to a good beginning. Along the inside, Temple's Door shows some speed, but now here comes Chosen Miracle over, and Chosen Miracle will go to the front early. Tail of the Champions tucking in right behind the leaders. On the outside, Fast Track the Grey now going up alongside of the leader. Slim Shady's taken back today, going to drop into the 5th spot, 4 lengths off that leader. Another 3 back to Juniper Pass, and the trailer is Geronimo, gives them 9-length start. Into the turn they go. Out on the lead, we have Chosen Miracle. Set a good early pace for this distance. Leads it by just over a length. In the second spot is Fast Track. Down at the rail comes Temple's Door. They've been followed by Tail of a Champion. Comfortable in the 4th spot. 4.5 off the leader. 2 back to Slim Shady, just tracking those leaders. Then there's another gap of 3.5 to Juniper Pass. And still the trailer is Geronimo, and he's a good 9 off the lead. They head to the half-mile pole, and it's still Chosen Miracle along the inside, up alongside Fast Track. They have been followed by Temple's Door in the 3rd position. On the far side, Slim Shady goes closer, and now Slim Shady starts to move in, takes the 3rd spot, 2 lengths off them. Behind that, Tail of a Champion, Juniper Pass, and Geronimo. Now only 5 lengths covers them all. They come into the top of the lane. Chosen Miracle, Fast Track, Slim Shady now breathing down their neck, 3rd on the far side. Temple's Door going well enough if he can get somewhere to run. Geronimo's joining the fray late. They come to the top of the lane. Chosen Miracle, Slim Shady, Geronimo, Extreme Outsiders coming fast. Geronimo down the center of the track now is coming home like a steam train. Along the inside, Chosen Miracle tries to keep him at bay, but Geronimo just sweeps right on by. A scintillating performance from Geronimo. Geronimo and Rafael Bejarano romp in the San Gabriel. Temple's Door will be in a photo with Chosen Miracle. Juniper Pass ran on 4th.
And lately, regardless of when it is run, Rafael Bejarano wins the San Gabriel. This is 5 in a row for Bejarano. Geronimo, who won this edition 2 years ago when it was run in December of 2010, patiently sitting well back last, scores a demonstrative 2+ length victory, returning $6 as a second choice in the wagering. Temple's Door, second longest shot on the board, finishes second under Tyler Bays and Chosen Miracle. The early pace setter finishes third. Slim Shady, the 3-2 favorite, beats one horse in Sunday's San Gabriel. We'll take our final break. When we come back, 4 from the Big A.
No matter where in the world you are, the excitement of wagering on live horse racing is just a click away. CapitalOTB.com offers live streaming, free past performances, analysis and selections from professional handicappers, and a simple, safe, and secure wagering platform. And best of all, it's surcharge-free. CapitalOTB.com, the better choice. With more than 70 convenient locations, internet wagering at CapitalOTB.com, and live operators ready to take your call, CapitalOTB.com is the better choice for wagering on thoroughbred and harness racing. Stop by one of our locations to bet in person, or open a Capital Bets account and place your bets over the phone or at CapitalOTB.com. Whether you're on the road or in the comfort of your own home, Capital OTB is the better choice.
Wednesday afternoon at the Big A, they ran the True and Blue Stakes at 3-4, Royal Courier.
And they're off. Head, Heart, Hoof out for the lead. Royal Courier came away racing in second. Then it's a 4-length break. Back to Saturday's Charm in third, and another 5 to Be Bullish, who trails the field in fourth. Be Bullish already 10 lengths from the front. And the leader is Head, Heart, Hoof by 3/4 of a length over the odds-on favorite, Royal Courier. Opening quarter mile in 22 4/5 seconds. Head, Heart, Hoof leads by a half length. Royal Courier on the outside is second by 4 lengths. Saturday's Charm runs in third, another 6 to Be Bullish in fourth as they come for the quarter pole. Head, Heart, Hoof still there, in front by a little more than a length now. Royal Courier giving chase in second, the half mile in 45 3. Head, Heart, Hoof by 2.5 lengths. Royal Courier continues to race in second, chasing Head, Heart, Hoof. Saturday's Charm is third. Farther back, it's Be Bullish. They're at the 16th pole. Head, Heart, Hoof looking to go wire to wire here, and he has done it. Head, Heart, Hoof by a little more than 2 at the end. Royal Courier was second, then Saturday's Charm and Be Bullish.
And in the field of 4, Head, Heart, Hoof makes every pole a winning one for Rudy Rodriguez, Michael Dubb, and others. This New York bred returns $10.40. The 49th start for Head, Heart, Hoof. 5th start in Stakes Company, 2nd time in open competition stakes. The first W. Royal Courier off the runner-up in the Gravesend is runner-up in the True and Blue Stakes. Saturday's Charm finishes 3rd, and Be Bullish, second choice, finishes last. Saturday afternoon, 3 turns, 1.5 miles, the Coyote Lake Stakes, 6-5, Ia.
And they're off. And they all came away in a good order as they begin the 1.5 mile journey. It's Wayward Sailor who's got the early lead, and Aya is racing in second. Then it's Charlie's Quest in third. A break of almost 3 lengths to Guyana Star Dweege, who's on the outside. of Rocky World. Wayward Sailor leading the favorite Aya as the field comes in the stretch for the first time. The opening quarter mile, 25 3/5 seconds. It's Wayward Sailor with the lead, about a length over Aya. Then a break of 2 lengths. Charlie's Quest is down at the rail, and Guyana Star Dweej on the outside. Guyana Star Dweej is moving up now. Rocky World is 5th. Under the line now for the first time, and it's Wayward Sailor by 3/4 of a length over Aya. Now it's a 4-length break. Back to Guyana Star Dweej and Charlie's Quest, and another 6 to Rocky World. Half mile in 50 seconds over the muddy inner track. Wayward Sailor leading Aya. Wayward Sailor, 3/4 of a length. Aya runs in second, a break of 3 to Charlie's Quest, who's now in third. Guyana Star Dweej is dropping back. Then it's Rocky World. 3/4, 1:15-1 as they head up the back stretch. Now Aya is up to challenge Wayward Sailor for the lead. Wayward Sailor on the inside and Aya on the outside. And the 2 front runners have opened up 7 lengths on Charlie's Quest in third. Then it's 8 more back to Rocky World and another 6 to Guyana Star Dweej. The mile went in 1:40-1. Wayward Sailor and Aya, they continue to race as a team as they go around the far turn. Now Aya has taken the lead from Wayward Sailor, and Aya has drawn away here. Aya quickly in front by 4. Wayward Sailor in second. Then it's Charlie's Quest. Big break back to Guyana Star Dweej and Rocky World. They're in the stretch, and Aya's got a 7-length lead. Then Wayward Sailor and Charlie's Quest. Aya in front with 1/8 of a mile to the finish. It's Aya by 8. Charlie's Quest now second. Wayward Sailor is third. And Aya is going to win this overnight stakes as a much the best winner. Charlie's Quest rounds out the exacta, and the early pace setter Wayward Sailor was third.
And I know John Embrial calls it Aya, been all over the board with this runner. Muddy racetrack, sort of a merry-go-round finish. 5 runners in the field. They finish in betting numerical order. Aya scores the $4.70 victory for David Jacobson, the first stakes victory. 4th W, that is win, since a $20,000 claim on May 9th from Richard Dutrow. Charlie's Quest finishes second, and Wayward Sailor finishes third. As I was watching this race, you often hear in the Belmont Stakes that they will never be asked to go 1.5 miles on dirt again. Guyana Star Ouija finishes 4th. Ran in the Belmont Stakes a couple years ago, so that wasn't the last time he went 1.5 miles on dirt. Second feature on Saturday afternoon, we're going to have 3-year-old fillies, the 36th running of the Ruthless Stakes at 9 to 5 Kimono.
They're in the gate. And the rough. Lady Banks, Kiss the Lady. And in between those two, it's a Little Rocket. Railtown Girl from the far outside is up close. Then it's the gray, My Kind of Party in 5th. Kimono, the trailer in 6th. They head up the backstretch, and it's a battle up front. 4 of them stacked across the track. Kiss the Lady. Then it's Little Rocket. 3 wide is Lady Banks, and 4 wide is Railtown Girl. Just in behind is My Kind of Party, and Kimono trails the quarter in 23 1/5 seconds. Kiss the Lady now in front by a full length over Little Rocket. Lady Banks on the outside in 3rd. 1.5 to Railtown Girl in 4th. Then My Kind of Party, and Kimono still trails. They're at the head of the stretch, the 1/2 mile in 47 seconds. Kiss the Lady to 1 to catch. It's Kiss the Lady in front. Here's Lady Banks on the outside. Little Rocket is down at the rail. They pass the furlong marker. It's Kiss the Lady and Lady Banks. Lady Banks takes over from Kiss the Lady, and it will be Lady Banks to take the Ruthless. Kiss the Lady was second, then Railtown Girl and Little Rocket.
Lady Banks, out of a victory in the maiden special weight in the 3rd career start, first time versus winners for James Lawrence and Eddie Castro. They are 3rd choice in the wagering on the muddy sealed racetrack. They return $7.80 for this sprinting daughter of Successful Appeal. Kiss the Lady checks in second, and the longest shot on the board, Railtown Girl, third. Kimono, the 9-5 favorite, finishes fifth in the Ruthless. Sunday afternoon, 3 horses in the Swirl Away at 3-5, Opus A.
And they're off. All 3 broke well. Opus A has the early lead. Mischief Maker on the outside, and She's a Bronx Bomber. So the 3 of them go around the clubhouse turn with Opus A in front here by a length, and Mischief Maker's running in second. She's a Bronx Bomber is the trailer in third. Opus A, the 3-5 favorite, has opened up a 2.5 length lead over Mischief Maker after an opening quarter mile in 24 3/5 seconds. As they race up the backstretch, it's Opus A by almost 3 now. Mischief Maker second by a half length, and She's a Bronx Bomber towards the rail in third. Opus A continues to lead with about a half mile to the finish. Opus A, 2.5 length lead over Mischief Maker. Then She's a Bronx Bomber, and the opening half mile was running 48 1/5 seconds. Opus A has been in front right from the start, continues to lead as they go around the far turn. Opus A by 2. Mischief Maker second by 3 lengths now. She's a Bronx Bomber remains the trailer. Mischief Maker now makes a move on Opus A as they hit the head of the stretch. And there goes Mischief Maker to take over from Opus A. Mischief Maker in front. Clear by almost 3. Opus A is second. And She's a Bronx Bomber. It's Mischief Maker who made the lead quite easily at the top of the stretch and draws off here. Mischief Maker by 6. Opus A second, She's a Bronx Bomber third.
Mischief Maker scores the 7+ lengths victory as the second choice in the wagering for Bruce Brown. They return $4.90, and you see that's the entire field. Opus A finishes second, and She's a Bronx Bomber third. That wraps up this week's edition of Horses and Courses. Enjoy your stakes action from around the country. We invite you to join us next time when we review them on HNC.